wanted to integrate a little bit of fitness into my life all the time, but it wasn't until after I had my first son, Dax, that I really wanted to lose the baby weight. And I just said, okay, you know, I always kind of moderately worked out, but I took it to another level. I went to one of Monica Brandt's spin camps, and I said, hey, I'm gonna try this out. So I did the Europa Hot Mom contest, and I got third, and I was scared to death being on that stage with those bright lights. It just really gave me a goal to work for, to lose the baby weight, and a goal to set on the stage and just know that all my hard work had paid off. There's so many other benefits to doing a show other than getting first place. One, you have the personal reward. What I call it, the why, is why you're working out. That you get to fit in those size 0 pants. When you go out on a date with your husband, you're like, I can wear that backless dress and not feel self-conscious about myself. The confidence that it gives you to feel good about how you look in your clothes and your body, and to step on the beach with your kids, know that you're being a good role model for your kids. I did another show, a local show, the Tampa Classic. I got second at that, and I went on to get second at the Arnold, second at the Florida Championships, and then at the WBFF Worlds 2010, I got my pro card. Typical day is I wake up at 5 o'clock. I feed my baby right now. I'm still breastfeeding, so I feed my baby, put him back down to bed. Husband watches the kids, they're still sleeping, and I go to the gym. After I go to the gym, I'll come back, I'll eat breakfast, get the kids ready for school, pack their lunches, and take the kids to school, or my husband will take the kids to school, because Dax goes to school and Levi's still at home. Yurka will come and watch Levi, and fortunately I have help. I can't do it all on my own, I gotta have help. And then I'll go to work, get ready for work. I'll work until 6 o'clock every night, and then I'll come home, we'll cook dinner. A lot of times my husband and I like to put meat out on the barbecue and grill out. That's always a lot of fun. And we'll have dinner, and then there's my special time with the boys at night when I just read them stories, and we say our prayers, and then they go to bed, and then my husband and I have our time after that. My fitness lifestyle actually helps me be a better mother. I like to empower women to feel good about themselves, and feel good about themselves when they're with their husbands, and not be ashamed of themselves and their bodies, and be proud of the work that they work on. And everything you put in your mouth is a part of your body and how you feel about your body. If you take time on your body with your meals and your workouts, and it sets a good example for the rest of your family that you care about you and it's a priority. I mean, this is the only body you have. With me, it's a balance. Like when I do my workouts, the kids are sleeping, so I'm not thinking I should be spending this quality time with my kids while I'm working out in the morning. They're still sleeping. So in my mind, I'm not feeling guilty, but it does give me that time to clear my mind when I'm working out, set goals for the day, where I want to be. As long as I make the priorities to spend that quality time with my kids on the weekends or after work, we're grilling out together, running around at the pool on a Saturday or at the beach. If you get those quality time moments and you don't feel so guilty. When you are in the fitness industry, you get this momentum going. It's like, when's the next show? What are you doing next? Who are you shooting with next? And when you're in that world, you want to know what's next for yourself too, and you're always setting more goals. But when you get pregnant, you can't do that stuff. You kind of have to slow down and reassess and see where your goals are. And it did help, though, having a second child, because I kind of got off that what's next, and then I got to really set back and say, you know, what are the right goals for me? Where am I going? Why am I doing this? Instead of just something fun to do. My goals are ever changing. Right now I am writing a book on getting body back after baby, because it is something that I get a lot of questions about from other women. So I want to have just a small book that women on the go will easily be able to read. I might consider doing another show in the future. I can't really diet for a show while I'm still breastfeeding, so that's not really right now something I'm going to do, but it's not something I'm never going to say I'll never do again. I do want to continue helping other women that have had children keep a general good fitness lifestyle for them and keep on inspiring other women like myself that they can do it and they are worth them spending time on them, and that their whole family will benefit when they do. The best advice I would give someone, for a mother trying to stay fit or get fit, or any person for that matter, not even a woman, a man too, would be drinking water. It is the number one thing I've noticed in where my weight is and how I'm feeling about me. The second most important thing would be to have protein with every meal. I do not recommend eliminating any food group entirely. Some people, when they're doing a certain kind of a diet, they eliminate food groups, but I'm not an advocate of that. The main thing people should focus on is having a protein with each meal. Having eggs with breakfast instead of just a big plate of pancakes without any kind of a protein. A lot of people will fill up on the comfort foods and have a lot of starches, and then they feel like they're full, but they really didn't get the protein in each meal. That's what builds muscle and helps burn fat. So if you get eggs or fish or chicken or beef or lentils, if you're not into eating meat and you're vegetarian, any kind of a protein source with every meal will help you build your muscle and burn your fat. You can find more out about Michelle Cagle at michellecagle.com, Cagle, and I'm also on Facebook. But my friends are at their limit on Facebook, so I've got a Michelle Cagle fan page, so you're welcome to like me as on my fan page, and I'm also on Twitter as well.